Well, howdy, y'all. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, night, morning, whatever it is, wherever you live. I hope the sun is shining. Everybody. Hey, cool gamer, how are you? That smells good. I love candles. They smell so good. So, y'all, this is my newest shirt that I made. So, anyway, y'all, come on in here and let's shoot the shit for a little bit. And then I'm gonna have to probably go to bed soon. So, a date on my daughter is she has strep throat. We were at the emergency room till like midnight last night. And I actually wasn't planning on doing a live tonight. I actually wasn't finished because it's so hectic and everything, but I started to take notes on something um, that I found out, and I was going to discuss it, but I didn't get my notes finished. But I heard there's a I'll say podophile, I guess, a pody, um, here on the YouTube street. I don't, I don't know how to feel about that. It just bothers me, I guess, because I know there's youngins that do YouTube. So, like I tell y'all all the time, y'all, no matter where you go, there's gonna be one somewhere. In the grocery store standing next to you, you know, it's crazy, y'all. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy, crazy, crazy. I couldn't believe it. And I I'm gonna look into it more. As you just seen, I did start taking my notes and everything, but I want to look into it a little more and see what the hell far is going on. And if y'all are coming in here, y'all please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know how you're doing, how's your day going, how life's treating you, this and that. But anyway, y'all, we need to start putting ourselves down and building ourselves up. Look at me, I got my little cricket tweezer like things in my hand, like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No. But we need to build ourselves up. We need to build each other up and say the hell with all the evilness, y'all. We can do it. I can't do it by myself. It takes a community. So we can do this. Anybody want to come talk? No? Yeah? Maybe? So? Think about it? Or just pop in and out? At least if you're going to, like, swing by, say hi. Just say, hey, how's your day? What have you been doing? But no, seriously, y'all, so her temp got up to 105.8, and it got pretty bad. I was worried. So, whew, I used to get strep throat all the time, y'all, whenever I was a kid. All the time. And then when I was about 12 years old, they had to take my tonsils out. And she gets it all the time. So I don't know if, like, something like that could be hereditary or what, but by golly, it's like she takes after me when it comes to getting strep throat because she always gets it. And I keep telling her, don't be surprised when they say, I want to take your tonsils out. Like, even if I wasn't sick, like when I was a kid and I was telling my mom, I don't want to go to school. I don't feel good. My throat hurt because I knew I always had strep throat. So I said my throat would hurt. Well, Mama would make me a doctor's appointment. Hey, April, how are you? Mama would make me a doctor's appointment and she'd take me to the doctor. And even though I wasn't feeling sick and I just fibbed my mom, it came back. I had strep throat. But when they finally took my tonsils out when I was 12, they said that they were some of the biggest tonsils they'd ever seen. So my tonsils must have been like huge. I'm doing good, just sitting around, bored. I wasn't going to go live tonight, but I miss y'all. I always want to get on and say hi to y'all because I care. I care about everybody's feelings. I care about how everybody's doing. Make sure y'all have a good day. Even if I can be a dodo, I still want to try to put a smile on y'all's face. She's doing better today. They gave her a shot in the butt. They gave her a shot in her arm. And they took blood. And then they gave her an antibiotic. And then they prescribed her antibiotics too. So it was bad. I never had her temperature get up to something like that, And it, like, when I picked her up from school early because the nurse called, and said she wasn't feeling well. And she didn't have a fever or nothing. So I went ahead and I got her, brought her home, and it wasn't long after I brought her home the fever started. But it was weird because I gave her, well, the nurse gave her Tylenol, but then later on I had given her Tylenol, and it almost seemed like, I love you, good night. Good night, Daddy. It almost seemed like the Tylenol was spiking her fever or something. I mean, maybe it just wasn't bringing her fever down and her fever was just getting higher. I don't know. But it felt like when her fever would get worse with Tylenol. To me, is how it felt, and she felt that way too. Yeah, she wants to say hi.
Sorry, I'm kind of like cough right now, but it's okay. I just want to say thank you to April Wyatt. And today I was eavesdropping on my mom's conversation, and yes, today I'm doing a lot better. I'm very sore, and I got out the shower. It's been like 2 days since I've showered because I just haven't had the strength. But I just would like to say thank you for asking how I've been.
There you go. She likes the camera. She sees the cameras on. I always try to tell them I don't want you on here because there's not good people out there. But she said you're welcome, baby. You need to get laying down soon, honey. They said she can go back to school Friday, but the antibiotics must kick in pretty good because, well, the shot in her butt, they said it was to get the swelling down. So, and they said it usually works pretty, like, super fast. So you probably know more about that stuff than I do. But it was so hectic at the hospital. So I don't know how it is out where you live, April, but it was okay. So we went into the emergency room, and every time we go to the hospital, like my husband's had to go because I had to call an ambulance. He has pancreatitis issues, and I had to call an ambulance. And even by ambulance, they put him in a wheelchair and made him sit in the waiting room. They always say they don't have any rooms. Well, last night it was the same thing, and then they took us to triage. They said they didn't want her to cover up with a blanket because they were wanting to get her fever down. but sent us back out to the lobby to wait. Well, then they called us her name finally, and they took us into a little room to where usually if someone passes, it's the room they usually bring them in, to talk to the family and stuff. Well, they took us into that room, and it's next to triage, and it's crazy because they had it set up where they're treating patients. It was just weird. But then I guess they thought, what if she had like the C word, or I guess I can say it, COVID. Put they went ahead and sent her to another waiting area full of other um, patients that had broken bones and stuff, and they had beds set up in there, and then they had a waiting room, little waiting area right there too. And of course there's sick patients in there as well, but they had her sitting there, and I just like they didn't have no beds available in that area either, so they had her in a wheelchair, and it was just weird because the nurse was like, they wanted to, give her a shot right here, but all she had on was her little sweatshirt thing she was wearing, and so they're like, can you like pull it up and take your arm out? And I'm thinking, oh Lord, like there's all kinds of like people in here that can just see her. So, but luckily she was able to pull it down without anything showing, and they got her like up here in a sore spot instead of a little further. But it's better than not having to, do something like that in front of all kinds of people. You never know. And then they finally, when they got a room cleared, the nurse or doctor, whoever it was, I guess didn't know that she had already been treated or something. And he started trying to find out what was wrong with her and stuff. And I told him, I said, well, the doctors already came in the other room and told us, what was wrong with her. So he went and looked at notes and then found out that he needed to give her the shot in her butt. But I tell you, it's so hectic there. It's crazy how much it's changed at a hospital. I don't understand if I don't know what's going on. Can't say I don't understand. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why it's like that right now. Are you serious? Yeah, see, whenever they walked us through, where they usually keep patients in rooms, there was people out in the hallways and everything. But months ago, it was like that too. I don't understand. Maybe it's too step that way a little bit. Maybe it's too COVID and flu. Okay, I'd say maybe it's just too much for a smaller community at a hospital, but I don't know. Somebody there said the big hospitals are the same, so it's sad. I know this one man, I felt so bad for him. He was out in the waiting room and he was crying. I guess he had kidney stones. I was like, oh man, crazy.
And the sad part about it is it's embarrassing puking in front of everyone, and I was just nonstop puking.
Yeah. I think he was vomiting because your fever was so high. We do need more hospitals. There's not enough. There's too many people. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to move to Tennessee or nothing. It's just too many people and not enough, you know. Just like here, they're selling all our farmland over here where I live because they're building subdivisions because we just don't have it. We don't have enough housing. And even if we do have enough housing, though, we don't have enough cheap housing or any cheap housing that I know of. So it's crazy. It's like it's becoming too much. Like in my little town, it's like when I go out, I feel like I'm in Knoxville now because all the traffic and now they're building everything everywhere. I'm like, oh, I miss my town just being the normal little small town. You're an hour away from me. Oh shoot. They need one closer. That's crazy. What's wrong with them? I'm gonna have to call your mayor. No. That's crazy. They need one closer. What if it was like, you know,
bed, Mama.
okay, baby, I love you. Good night.
I love you.
What if it was like, you had to get there now? Our hospital. Mm. That's why I've been afraid it's going to happen to our little hospital here where I live because there's some kind of court issue though going on where between the county and the hospital. So I don't know what the heck is going on. I've tried to understand it, but I don't understand all them big words. Y'all know me. I'm just me. I don't know big words. I used to have a friend and she always would text me and it had them big old words and I have to text her back, what's that mean? But they should be able to figure out something for y'all. Because seriously, if somebody needs to be at the hospital right then and there, within minutes, what the hell are they gonna do? Just sorry. That's crazy. I ain't never heard such thing. Every freaking town needs a hospital. Or like just even like an emergency place for during the night if they can't, I don't know. I wish we could fix everything that needed fixed, y'all. The building is still there, just empty. Is it, was it money issues, April? Do you know if it was money issues with the hospital? Because I know some hospitals have closed because of money issues, but I, I don't know. Money, that's what I figured. That's so sad though. I don't know. If I knew how to be a doctor or a nurse and had everything I needed or whatever, I would just have my own little area for my own town.
Hey, Mom.
What, honey?
In the morning, we wake up and go to the dogs. I forgot I had still have money on one of my cards. No, it's Gatorade.
Okay. Jamestown. I'm gonna write this down because if not, I forget. Oh, Amy. Listen. So there is. Y'all usually know for certain things, YouTube don't like you to use certain words on here. So I usually try to change them around so they won't try to count that against me or. But I was earlier a thing popped up and it's somebody I'm subscribed to and I didn't get to watch it because everything going on. But there is a pedophile here on YouTube. Allegedly. I'll say allegedly. Now, I did see on the little screen thing it had some kind of report, but I want to make sure that stuff is real. So I've started to write down things about it for me to look into. I mean, I'm not like going to dig into. I'm just going to watch the other and see, I don't know, if the, what is it, report or whatever is real. Because you never know. Some people make up stuff and put it there. So I'm going to look into it before I say anything else. But if it's true, it bothers me because I don't, I mean, maybe I shouldn't let it bother me because I don't know. Jamestown. But I guess it bothers me more because there are youngins that come on here, and that's why part of the reason why I try to keep my kids off of here, because you never know. But it's eating at me, because that's what I wanted to get on here, like view it and see get my thoughts and info and figure out what the heck is going on and what this person's talking about. But I couldn't because everything going on. But I will get there. We found out that a very much loved family member now has just found out they have cancer on my husband's side of the family, and it's a very fast spreading cancer. Um, they don't give him long, but I am trying to search into anything he eats or drinks comes right back up. So I need to try to find info. I need to Google on that and see if there's possibly like some kind of miracle drink or food that he'll be able to hold down, because he can't hold anything down. Yeah, thank you, Amy. It's rough. It's just one thing after another, and it's sad. He's a very good person. So I just don't understand. And it's just it's like it's never ending. Oh, he wouldn't. I would tell him that, but he won't. He's not taking it very well either, so it's just I don't know. But I've always heard smoking it, for patients like that is good, but he wouldn't. I'll try to tell him, but he I don't think he would. Get gummies and tell him try a gummy bear. What I'll do is I'll tell Memo, and I'll let Memo do it. I'm getting ink all over my hand. He'll listen to her. Ooh, but man, I think it's I don't know. I'm not positive. I'm not a doctor or a scientist or anything, but we think it's from where he's dealt with like air conditioning stuff, all the freon that they breathe in working on stuff. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, anything is better than being miserable. It's this world, man, and it's sad because he's such a good person. It's so funny, so funny. He always has a joke, but I know he's not taking it well and stuff. So it's just crazy five. Like never ending things happen. I don't know. Oh, how is your mom feeling? Is she feeling better at all? I know you said she was, getting better and all that, but I just want to make sure she's still healing, getting better and all that. I'm turning off my camera while I smoke a cigarette. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Uh, shoot. Y'all, I want to drive you up to the top of the mountains one day when everything gets settled down. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but it's just always so hectic. But I won't be able to be live. I have to do a video because I won't get service. So what have you been doing today, April? Where? It's um on the parkway where you can view the whole town down below me. You know where Foothills Parkway is? Just working. I bet you stay busy. You're a nurse, right? And listen, y'all. So y'all know that I'm trying to start up, not nothing major, just a small little business myself. And I've been trying to make shirts and show y'all and stuff. So y'all know how I said if you order a Talking Life shirt, you get put into a drawing to receive a free shirt of one of the ones I've made, like one of those designs. But I've decided it does. If y'all don't want a Talking Life shirt, that's not one you have to order. Um, it can be. Y'all can even let me know like what kind of design you would want on it, and I would design it up and then show you before I even done the printing and cutting and all that and put it on the shirt. Like I would show you the design I came up with and get your approval. And then you'll be entered into a drawing for a free shirt that ends on Saturday. I think I said 11. The Foothills Parkway from it goes all the way from like Gatlinburg area, like Gatlinburg, all the way through here. But I just go up from my road to get there. Yeah, I bet you stay busy being a nurse and stuff on top of your home life, everything going on. Saving lives. There's a shirt and I can't remember. Oh, it said I can't remember what it exactly said, but I was trying to think of like something else to write on it, and it would. Yeah, I was gonna put nobody saved me, so I decided to be the one to save others or something. I don't even remember myself what I was gonna write on it. You've been there? Ain't it beautiful? I love going up to the parkway because the one that's up above my house, it's like it shows the whole town down here. And I love just sitting up there. A lot of people go up there for the 4th of July, but I've never been up there for the 4th. I've wanted to, but there's always so many people that go up there for it, so I don't. And then it's dark, and I'm afraid the bear's gonna get me. Just come up behind me and grab me or something. But I love it up there. See, you have to let me know when you're gonna come back out this way. 'Cause you ain't far from me, really, if you think about it. I can't remember how far it is, but I know you ain't far. So my community, um, when holidays and stuff like that, like we have like this community page and we all try to help each other. So we're also doing um where you try to help with Easter baskets for kids that their parents can't, Christmas time, there's help with that. And it's just the community coming together. So I'm working on getting things straightened out here because I want to be able to sponsor at least one kid with an Easter basket that their family can't. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, they've helped me before, whenever I needed it. So, and I was like, I want to sponsor, I'll be able to sponsor just one. Hopefully, I can get two, but as of right now, it's one. So everybody should look into doing something like that for their community when it comes to stuff like that because a lot of people don't think about it, but even though we're struggling and stuff, there's worse people out there struggling. So if you see somebody, that might need help on a holiday getting their kids something or, anything like that, you know, try to step up or see if y'all can find someone that can help them or I always do that, but I'm saying I feel we all should start doing that. We go to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area several times. Oh, really? Oh, you go to Rod Runs? I've been to Rod Runs twice. Twice. And that's only because I can't handle the crowd. There's so many people. Oh, you go for your birthdays. 2 hours from Pigeon Forge. I'm about, I'd say 45 minutes for me to get to Pigeon Forge, and that's going the back way, the mountain roads, because it'd take longer if I drove all the way to Knoxville, and I feel like, and then hit the interstate and did all that. There was something that burnt down over in Gatlinburg not long ago. Um, Not when they had the big fire, but this was just, I want to say like a month ago. I thought it was a motel. I'm gonna have to look and see and let you know if you ain't heard about it. I gotta make me some coffee. Let's see. I love it though. When we go to Pigeon Forge, we don't go very often. Maybe it's just because we live closer to it. I don't know. But we don't go very often. But I like to go. We went and played golf or putt putt one time up there. But heck, with the prices of gas and stuff right now, it's going back up again. You believe that? I was like, my lord. Let's see. I don't want decaf. I don't know what the heck this is. I'll try chocolate cherry coffee. Do you drink coffee? I shouldn't be drinking it this late. Shh, don't tell nobody. I make my coffee and I put about 10 pounds of sugar in it. I'm just kidding. I do put sugar in it. I like mine sweet. God, it's quiet in my house. My TV, it says no signal. I was like, my TV ain't even talking. Everybody's in bed now. Oh, I wonder when it's gonna snow again out here. You love coffee, me too. I think I'm gonna have to start drinking a lot more of it so I can come off those energy drinks because I'm used to having an energy drink every day. Like every morning when I wake up, I have a Monster. But the issue is, like, they're going up on prices and stuff. Hush your mouth. You hate, I know you do. You told me. That's funny. It's gonna hit you first, but it's gonna hit you harder than what it hits here. I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be something if I said that in a few days or a week from now? It does that. Oh, I'd be mad. I was just thinking though, 'cause it's getting closer to February, so it's about that time. Oh my gosh, this coffee smells good, girl. It's chocolate covered cherry coffee flavored. This one is, and oh, it smells like chocolate covered cherries. For real. Mm, that's gonna be good. Put me some sugar in it. But yeah, I do. I need to come off them monsters because they're going up. So I'm gonna have to start drinking more coffee. Oh yeah, March is. That's when my birthday is too. But last year it didn't really do. No, I remember. I think I remember it being warmer in March last year. Could be a tornado or a blizzard. Yeah, that is true. I don't want no tornado though. Yours is the 15th. Mine's the 23rd. Are you going to Gatlinburg for your birthday? Oh my god, that really tastes like chocolate covered cherries. That's probably one of the best ones I've had out there. Holy shiznit. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Turn my camera back on for you. Oh, I need my charger first. Shit, bar. It's like no matter how much I charge my phone, it does not stay long. I've got to figure out why. Okay. I don't know, hopefully. Oh, I hope you get to go. I want to travel and see you. Or you come here. No, I'm just kidding. You're going like weirdo. But that would be cool. It really would. To meet people off here, like personally, I think it would be cool. Because I feel like all y'all are like, I know we barely know each other, but like family. No, no. I'm closer to, I'm between Knoxville and Vonore. I'm close to, like, Townsend? You know where Townsend is? You may have been to Townsend before if you've been to Pigeon Forge. Like, yeah. Okay, I'm close to Townsend, which ain't that far, really. What are y'all eating on in there? Somebody's eating on something in here. Where is that? Ace, get in here. You know better. Go on. No, sorry. Get up there and sit down. Get up there and sit down. He's getting into everything lately. Okay. He's gonna try to sneak back in the hallway. Watch. He'll be like, she's not looking. Whew. But Oak Ridge ain't too far. It's like 30 minutes from me. I reckon is what I would say. Something like that. Maybe 40. I'm thinking more 30-ish. $77 is that far? I told you I'm a dodo when it comes to that stuff. Even my husband, he'll say, how much gas is, in whatever? And I'm like, um, it's a dot below this line. He's like, so you measure by dot? I'm like, yep, yep. Because don't ask me. Because it's just a dot. I have to look up how long or how far is 77 miles. Because that would be so cool. Leah's going to come here one day from Australia and visit. That's on her bucket list. Told her she'll come to the U.S. and she ain't never going to want to leave. Search hospital. Okay. Do you drink energy drink? And Dawn, she ain't really been on much lately because she stays busy and stuff as well and has her life um but she's moving to North Carolina and I think it's only like an hour from me. And she said she'd also like to get together when she gets moved, but I think she said maybe spring is when she'll be moving. You hate the taste. See, see, that's the thing. They don't give me energy. I don't know why they're called energy drinks because they don't do nothing like that for me. Nothing at all. They do nothing. But the taste is what I crave. I crave the taste. It's just that monster taste. I love it. I don't know why. But there has been some that tasted like trash to me. I felt like it tasted like a garbage can. You ever taste something and people are like, and you say it tastes like something, and everybody's like, how would you know what that tastes like? But it's the smell of something, and then I taste something that tastes like that smell. Maybe that's how it goes. Because I used to think sloppy joes tasted like a washing machine. And I was like, I would not eat sloppy joes. I was like, that tastes like a washer, and I'm not eating it. See, my husband, Rebels is his thing. Monsters is my thing, and Rebels is his. So, and sometimes he'll get me a Rebel and instead of a Monster. And Rebels don't do nothing for me either, but I just don't care for the taste of them. It's like I have to have that Monster taste. It's weird. I should have never got started on them things. Liquid IV. Somebody else said something about liquid IV, and I can't remember who it was, but I've never had heard of it. I think it might have been Leah. or maybe it was you before. It was somebody, and I never heard of it until then, and I still do not even know where to begin to find it. It really will give me energy, but see, I don't really care about the energy because I could probably eat all the energy things in the world and I still am just like blah. Like it doesn't, I don't know. I always wish I could just sleep. Like I don't sleep during the day. So don't, I just sit around and a lot of times unless I'm having to do something and I think, I think and I think and I think. Is it in the drink section? Your husband swears by 'em. Ooh. No, they used to have this one drink over where they sell the Slim Fast and stuff, and I ain't seen it there in a long time. But I remember you can only drink half of it at once, and boy, now I think that one would hit you, but it made me jittery. I don't like the jittery crap. I don't want to be jittery. But my husband will probably in the drink mix. Okay, I'm gonna look for that drink. I'm writing this down too. Mix. I'm gonna look for him because I'll let him test it out. He can be the one to test it. Can you believe I ain't dropped my coffee yet? Because I'm right-handed and I keep picking it up with my left hand because my books and everything's on my right side. I have to just like focus in my mind when I pick it up or it's gonna go all over me. Did you see my newest shirt though, April? It says the best view comes after the hardest climb. And it's got the mountain and I put trees and I put a sun. I want to make one that will just knock everybody out of this world, but I don't know what to do because no, I just want to do one that is just different from what others do. Thank you. I love it too. I was like, oh, it turned out better than what I thought. I was nervous because I usually don't do like the whole different color, but the sun I had to do like layering because it's got the black and I added the color to the black and stuff. So it was my first time doing layering. And I was like, by golly, if I could do that, then I could go bigger. It took me hours though to figure out the design I wanted to make and piece it all together. And I shit you not, it's the hardest when there's letters like these, the cursive stuff, when you're having to weed out the vinyl and stuff after it gets uh like printed, cutted, and cut and all that. Well, weeding out that vinyl is harder than I thought. Like you gotta be careful, like in the little one, like where the little dots are in the where the E is and all that, because whew, it can get aggravating. Like on the one I made my daughter, the E came off whenever I was weeding out the vinyl. It came off with it, and so I had to try to perfectly piece it back onto the thing. It was just a headache. I want, I really want to start a small business, but I'm struggling making like the website design because I'm not a computer person or a designer, so it takes me a while, and now it's taking me days to figure out how to do it. It's rough, but I'll figure it out eventually. I thought about looking for somebody around here that knows. how to do that. Because I have it where it's there, it's just not designed or nothing. I was like, I just want to be successful at something. But you know what? It's okay. Have you heard from Leah today? I wonder if she's watching. Have you heard from Leah? Like you talked to her on the phone. Or I mean, have you like seen her? I bet she's watching and she's not feeling well either, y'all. If y'all can keep her in your thoughts and prayers as well, because Leah's not feeling well. I did talk to her today on the phone, but I worry about her a lot with her health and stuff, so like if I like when she don't talk or something, I know she's sick. Laugh out loud. I have. Well, gosh darn! Did you not try to call her for me? I'm just kidding. April, didn't you put your number? You put your number in an email, didn't you? I've been going through. I'll just have to go through each one um email thing on my thing because okay, I thought so. And I'll text you so you have my number because I don't know the what is it, Yahoo, whatever um email thing. It's just different than Gmail and all that. So hell, I told you I ain't computer smart, so I had trouble finding emails and getting back into like figuring out which one's which. It's ridiculous. I should have just wrote it down the first time when I first seen it. But see, my brain don't work like that. I need to just start putting post-it notes. Write it down now. Oh shit, I better plug you up or it's gonna die. Ooh, let's see. Sorry. Well, hell. Okay, there it goes. I think I'm slowly breaking my charger when I set it up, and I'm just gonna hold it right here. Because if I set it down, it's bending it. Mm. I need one of them charging things you just set your phone on. So there you go, charge it. Well, I reckon I'm going to jump off of here. This is probably like my first little me time in a while. Everybody's asleep. So I'm going to jump off here and I'm going to actually go straight to my email and search for that email. I just got to figure out how to get to it all. But I'll figure it out. It'll be alright. And then I'm going to write your number down and I'm going to text you so you have my number. And then I'm going to investigate that pedophile. It sounds so weird, me saying that, pedophile. The alleged one, and see if it's true. I'm going to go back and watch that one live and read the report completely because I just couldn't do it. There's just too much going on. But now it's just me. But I love you, and if y'all are watching this, I love each and every one of you. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share it, whatever you want to do. Let's spread happiness and kindness in this crazy world, and I will talk to y'all. No promises, but my best tomorrow. All right. Good night, honey. Love y'all. Bye.